What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Panthers Advice. Today, man, training camp day one. It's finally here. Seems like it was just last year. We're looking at Bryce Young getting hype, and then we went to a 2-win season. But good news, this team on paper already looks better than the team last year. The team last year on paper I thought was good. Nah. I mean, the front seven alone, to me, is a better fit. Last year, and I've said this time and time again, I felt like we just grabbed the best available guy, but they didn't fit in the scheme, right? It was the same thing we go back to. We bring in Frank Reich. You know, we all have our opinions on him, right? And they draft Bryce Young. Those two don't fit. Then they draft Mingo to go in Frank Reich's offense. That doesn't fit, right? So there's a lot of things that just didn't fit last year. This year, I felt like we're bringing in guys that actually fit the scheme of what we want to do. So without further ado, man, let's take a look at some clips from training camp day one and make sure to check out these people. I'll put their links in the description below. First play right here, we're going to see Miles Sanders on a run. And really, whether you like him or not, it seems like the Panthers are going to keep him. So what does that mean? That means Chuba Hubbard is going to get the power runs, right? Between the guard, between the tackle. And they're going to use Miles Sanders the way he's supposed to be used. Now, it's going to be interesting because Dave wants to go under center, and I don't know that that's Miles' specialty. I like Miles in the spread, right? So maybe Miles will be in the spread more often than not, and Chuba will be with Bryce lined up under center. But at the same time, right, you have to keep the defense guessing. Right here, DJ Johnson. This is somebody that Dan Morgan actually brought up in the press conference. He thinks people might be sleeping on him. Now, the reason I bring up Dan Morgan addressing DJ Johnson in the press conference was because, you know, Dan Morgan was a hell of a linebacker, right? So not only that, but Dan Morgan has a reputation. So, you know, if Dan Morgan says, this guy's good, he doesn't pan out, this guy's good, he doesn't pan out, eventually we're going to start questioning Dan Morgan, right? We're going to question everything he does. So the fact he says DJ Johnson has potential, I'm going to take it and run with it until he gives me a reason not to. Now, I like DJ Johnson. He's an Oregon guy, so of course I'm on board with that. But you got to remember, he is a little bit new to the defensive side of the ball. Right here, we're going to have Bryce Young not making the best throw. Why is that? Let's take a look real quick. So we're going to have Bryce under center right here. They run the play action. Now right here, Bryce looks good. Let's go full cam real quick, potentially. So as we go full cam, right? Play action, bang, bang, bang. He's going to drop back. Now you see his hips are open. Here's what happens. He's going to get pressure on this right side. So what's he do? He starts to go this way. Something that happened a lot last year. Then he sees his guy open. So what's he do right here? He tries to throw it. And look what we're back to. This is what happened last year. And this is what Dave is trying to fix. Now, with that being said, it's not going to happen overnight. But one more time, just so you guys remember, play action, bang, 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 drops back. The drop back looks good. Wants to run because there's pressure. Sees somebody open, heaves it, right? Heaves it. You know, I like Bryce a lot, but unfortunately, he doesn't have enough arm strength to do this, right? Josh and Frank thought he could. He couldn't, right? Bryce is a dual threat quarterback. Let him run. Let him make plays. Dave set him up good with that play action. Bryce, at that point, either has to check it down or throw it away, man. Let's keep the clip going because there are some positive stuff, man. Let's take a look. Next up, we're going to have Bryce hitting Sullivan right here. Now, Sullivan is somebody I want to talk about real quick. And the reason that is because him and Ian Thomas have a similar body type. Now, I'm not saying their skill set is the same, but I think they have a similar body type. And why that matters is because I don't see Dave keeping them both. I potentially see Sullivan playing in the tight end position for Dave's offense. I think Dave is going to use Sullivan as a tight end unless he keeps Ian Thomas. If he keeps Ian Thomas, will Sullivan stay? I really don't think he will, man. Let me know what you guys think. Let's keep this thing going. So right here, we're going to have Icky. Now, Icky I'm excited for because we're going back to kind of old school, but not old school football. Bryce is going to be under center. And I really think Icky is going to excel. in that position. Let me know what you guys think on that. Right here, we're going to have Bryce once again making an amazing throw right there on the sideline. Put some mustard on that thing right there, man. Looking good. So I'm excited for Bryce. Like I've always said, he just has to get that footwork right. If he does, the Panthers are going to be cooking. I mean, look at everybody we brought in, right? From Deontay Johnson to X. You know, you bring back Adam Thielen, and hopefully Thielen can play the slot position like he was supposed to. You know, it was pretty bad last year when Adam Thielen was our best guy and Adam Thielen was getting double teamed. And the thing is, Adam Thielen isn't in his prime anymore. You know, right now he's looking to be that second guy to go to after the first option is taken. Or that third option after the first two guys are taken. You know, let's say the X and Z are picked up. Adam Thielen's the Y. Hit Adam Thielen right there because the defense is playing over the top because the X and Z have speed and they can catch, right? So hopefully we can get Adam Thielen back to that. We can get a run game going. You got Chuba. I'm guessing they're going to keep Miles. Jonathan Brooks at some point will come back. So that'll be interesting. I think the offensive line will be light years better than it was last year. So let me know what you guys think. The only question I have is who's going to be the number one receiver and who's going to be the tight end. You know, don't be shocked if Sullivan becomes number one, number two maybe. Stay tuned for that. So with that being said, that's going to wrap it up. I will be going to training camp, the first one after the first preseason game. So I'm actually excited for that. Let me know what you guys think. I'll have a ton of content coming to you before that. Stay tuned. I'll catch you guys on the next one.